Hello everybody, I'm Peter Glob, and today I'm giving you my top 10 best B-tier fighters from the Tournament of Power. Now before you ask, yes, I got inspired this video from Masako X because I find it interesting and I like that. Now unlike Masako X, I'm gonna have a few rules. And these are, if this character has been in more episodes than regular ones and actually appear in the previous ones, it's not a big tier character, which means characters like Kiran Kalifla and Kifla by Existence cannot be included because they actually were some kind of important characters. But still misery. Also, that doesn't include the fighters like Ganos, Nigrishi, Nariyama, or Ibrian. All of these guys can still be included because all of them were just showcases for the other universes, nothing else really. Now first thing, this is all my personal opinion, so if you have a different opinion, leave in the comments below. Or hell, make your own fucking video, as far as I'm aware. I mean, like, I'm doing that. Oh, also, I'm not gonna be the grouping thing. I don't know, for some reason the groups kinda destroyed the cat fighter thing. No. Number 10. Majora from Universe 4. Well, although Majora is going to be my, one of the earliest fighters in the Eliminated, he was a pretty cool fighter. Especially if you consider the thing. His appearance kinda design is for such great. And I always thought it was kind of cool when I first saw him. Now keep in mind, in case if you aren't aware, in the intro there's him with an open eyes, and considering he's blind, this could imply that his eyes is some kind of a weird thing, like if he opens his eyes, he gets out of control and insanely powerful. I mean, not Super Saiyan Blue level, but still insanely powerful. But since that wasn't the case, it was kind of disappointing. That's what Majora really was. I mean, he was a cool character, cool fighter, cool things. But in the end, they just didn't give him that as much as he deserves. Now, the one thing I need to give him credit for is, well, I like fighters like him. I mean, it's not a lot. I like multiple different types of fighters. You know, like, people may not like Shocker. His stories are pretty boring in this time, but I still like the guy. Well, so I see Shocker as Majora in Dragon Super. I mean, sure, it may have no powers, but similarity, but still, great design, great thing, just great. Number 9. Magikayo from Universe 3. Although Magikayo wasn't in much, unfortunately, he was still a great fighter and probably one of the strongest in the Tournament of Power. And what I mean with this is, well, besides his elimination, which was Jiren, which even that, the only reason why he got eliminated so fast was because Jiren knew that striking him down, punching him directly would be useless against a guy who's literally metallic, liquid metal, is that he was around Super Saiyan power level, which is a great. And I do like how the fact this guy is actually, kind of a maniac insane with whole, literally pointlessly cutting Dispo's ears for no reason. It's a great thing if you ask me. I mean, I like the idea that multiple fighters actually have and they're almost sick fighters like Frieza and Frost out there. And all in all, his whole design that is great. Hell, I might even check out the Terminator, the second Terminator movie because of this guy. Although it's unfortunate he was eliminated so early, he was basically the first one that actually did something for Universe 3, so yeah, give him some credit for that. Number 8. Obuni from Universe 10. Although Universe 10 was a pretty disappointing team, but Obuni was a great person. Although Obuni was a pretty standard final lake as far as the other universes go, he still was just a great martial artist, an interesting ability user, and all in all, just a great representation of how some fighters should be. And he actually went with Gohan, and he pushed Gohan to his Mystic form, which is just great. Now, his design is pretty simple, but alright. Now, outside of that, there's nothing much to say about him because he was pretty early eliminated. When I first saw him, I didn't really thought he was going to do much, so yeah, besides that, everything else is pretty much good about him. Number 7. Basil from Universe 9. Talk about a starter. He started up the thing with an incredible battle. He started by showcasing every single piece of his power. He was just great and amazing all the way through it. His dominating presence, his whole balance way he is presented in the intro, and the fact that his whole drug boost is just great. This truly is one of the greatest fighters we've seen in Turn Power. I will say he was eliminated literally like one of the first ones, so we didn't get any more from him, but hell, still, he's great. Number 6. Garros from Universe 10. Well, although for starters, I always knew Garros was going to enter the Turn of Power because it doesn't really make sense to have him have this design not be entered. So it wasn't really much shock when I realized that he is in a Turn of Power. Now besides that, he was a pretty interactive fighter. I mean, start out with battling Goku, then basically going around battling some random fighters, and then in the end, trying to get his revenge on Master Roshi for eliminating his friends, and then his whole transformation thing, giving him a crazy boost, and then striking and have whole electricity power thing, which I love electricity types fighter characters. So yeah, that's all I point at him, and man, he was great. Plus, this really shows. Plus, if you ask me, this was the first time they really showcased us a powerful fighter be eliminated by a weaker fighter. Well, I mean, I'm very sure there were some other times, but for me, that was the first time really. Plus, it did kind of tease to show that even though some characters are going to be incredibly powerful, they aren't going to be with this. I mean, seriously, everybody hit was going to stay for at least until final 9 minutes. Well, Garros display number like if you're more powerful than your opponent, you can, or anything like that, you can still get eliminated. Although I know that Hit was weaker than Jiren, just it was just the fact that they demonstrate that. Number 5. Koichirator. For starters, meaning since this is actually its own character because it's a combining machine, so and considering the fact that it doesn't seem like the other two are, and it can come as its own character. And oh man, is Koichirator memorable. I mean, everybody originally thought that Koichirator is gonna be around Super Saiyan 2 level, something around that. But no, he is powerful enough to somewhat do well against 2 Super Saiyan Blues, and a full power Mystic Gohan Kamehameha, which is pretty great. And I do like how they basically made a what a great combined design is. Although I feel like Panchia or Kutsukai aren't really as much fitting, but I thought that they're still great. I do like how it actually shows the whole thing. Kutsukai knows everything, but in Panchia and Bonagorita give him the power to destroy, which I really like. Plus he's a cool robot. Which I did realize something. If they can have fighters that are around Super Saiyan Blue level in pretty well with just combining a lot of them powerfully, why didn't they just grab a bunch of robots or grab their strongest robots and combine them into max, which would probably mean an entire team of fighters Super Saiyan Blue level. Kind of a weird thing to notice on, but hell, maybe their whole too heavy and too unpredictable thing. Who knows? Number 4. Castro from US 11. Now since Master X did confirm to me that Castro is a B tier character, it did pretty easily help me with this list. And like he said, he's a noble fighter. His problem is the fact that we didn't see him fight much, which now I think about could be a problem with every other of these characters. His design is pretty alright, and he's second in command and possibly the best pilot, and he's just all around a great character and an honorable one. And he's probably somewhere around, and it does kind of imply that he and this part kind of interchangeable with power, so that's something for him. Number 3. Aniroza. Maybe because of us like Aniroza combined us like Aniroza, they didn't do that. Although Aniroza's appearance was brief, he was a monster, literally. I mean, his design is, as much as it's a rip-off from the movie character, which now that I think about it, a lot of Tournament power is basically like the magical tree fruit that makes him more powerful from Universe 9, a couple of other characters being inspired by some of the other fighters from the movie, like seriously, KO is an expression from Female Broly, but except that it's pretty awesome. Aniroza's whole fighting technique, battling and all that was amazing, as how dominant it would be. Seriously, think about it. If Aniroza literally entered the center of power, we would probably be down to the final. We would probably be to the final ones probably in first 5 minutes. We would already have like half of the turn power fighters be eliminated. Although maybe Jiren would take him out, but still I don't think so because Jiren's whole thing. I mean, as long as his fighters don't get eliminated, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of hard, and I really have a hard time explaining something. But even though, unfortunately, Aniroza was only there for 1 episodes, and as horrible it is to have him as a B tier character, believe me, I wish he would be one of the main ones. He didn't really have any other appearances, so unfortunately, no. Number 2. Pirina. I'm sorry if I spell his name wrong, but hell, but hell. Why hell not? Right? It's not like we have never spelled stuff wrong, ever. No, although you could say should put Selnel in there with him, but unfortunately Selnel doesn't have much of a presence for me like Pirina has. I mean, for starters, his design is great. The fact that they brought Lord Slug in the canon universe is good. good. The fact that he actually does more interruptions is great. And his whole powering thing and mouth beams are great and amazing. And I really do feel the power in him. Plus, he's one of the few fighters that are actually looking insanely rape strong, and he is. Plus, the whole story with him and the entire Namekian race is amazing. And it's just pretty memorable. And plus, because of him, we found out why Namekians have a close beam. Because they always need to be dressed like they were when beginning battles. Because it makes no sense to them looking in battle damage or sort of maybe their battle wounds. Number 1. Kato Pasula. You are a warrior of justice, Pasula. I don't give a shit about Jiren, but this man is a warrior of justice. Now, let's begin. His design is freaking awesome. His whole mode changes are great. His whole battling thing was amazing. His whole thing that he can actually possibly defeat base form Vegeta. I mean, it's not confirmed. I'm not trying to spawn any rage, but it could be implying that he could consider the fact that he went to somewhat decently against Super Saiyan Vegeta. And he was just great and a dominator. And he's probably stronger than the entire universe too, if you ask me. But unfortunately, he's a B-tier character and he didn't really get that much screen time. But still, he is fucking awesome. Long live justice in Universe 3. Well, considering the fact they're kind of destroyed, it's kind of bad to say that, but Universe 3 will live on. You will live on, Universe 3. You will live on. Now, I hope you like this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. And I cannot wait to see all of you people next time. Bye. Now, excuse me, I need to go wash away the sorrow from Universe 3 being erased. Why did Universe 3 have to be erased?